everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Kim from Simple Life, Happy Wife. Tonight's video features all the groceries that we brought into our home in the month of July. In the show notes, it'll tell you how much we spent, how much we saved, and that's it for tonight's video. I had made these at the very end of July, and then I had uploaded another video just this last week that just kind of went over the freezer and pantry challenges and offered out a menu plan for the month of July. And I promised that I would also show you what we bought, which was very little. We saved quite a bit. Our freezer is almost empty. Our refrigerator is almost empty. So we're in that same state once again here in the first part of August. But we do have a few groceries that we did buy that will last us probably through the middle of next week. And then I will have another shopping haul, but likely will not feature it on the channel because it'll just be an ordinary everyday weekly shopping haul. So if you enjoy this type of video, freezer and pantry challenges, some meal plans, some budgeting, frugal type living. My next video is going to be fall and Halloween decorating, showing you some of the things that we have for fall decorations. If you like those types of videos and more, I put up a video once a week. Hit the subscribe button and I'll see you here again. In the meantime, take care and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, this is our second and our last grocery haul for the month of July. It's July 29th. Earlier in the video you saw a refrigerator and freezer tour, and then I will be later showing you an up close and personal tour of our chest freezer and our pantry. So this is some basic things that we got today at the grocery store at the end of July that will take us into August, and some of the things will still be here in September. So as I said in the earlier part of the video, I have some meatballs made up, so we're going to have some meatball subs with those sub buns. These pairs cost me about $2.94. Got an Italian loaf of bread. Freezer bags for things that I'm going to be preserving from local farm stands, farmers markets. We needed applesauce. We go through about 1.5 of these a week, and the store that we purchase these at we don't go to but maybe once every 3 or 4 months. So these last few months, I should say, we used to go to this store every large grocery haul, which was every month, but now we're trying to stay more local, or we have been, and we don't want to have to just go to this one particular store just for the applesauce. So we got 3 large jars. I have to have the sensitive recipe because I can't digest or tolerate onions and garlic. I know that's got to sound like a nightmare to most of you. It has been a nightmare to me as well, but because I love both onions and garlic. But this has been going on for years and years, basically used to it, and I'm thankful that Prego has put out a spaghetti sauce for people like me. So again, this comes from a grocery store about an hour away from here. We don't go to this particular grocery store very often anymore because of the fact we don't want to travel that far, so we did get 4 jars, and we probably have spaghetti maybe at the most twice a month. So that'll be 2, possibly stretched to 3 months worth of spaghetti sauce. Got some jam, still got probably 2 weeks or so left. These are smaller jars. These are 18 ounce. That probably lasts, I think those are lasting about 3 days each. And I've got 2 in the back room. So, you know, we've got about a week or 10 days left of Give and Jam. We've already spotted the yellow jackets and some other large B we can't identify yet, so that's coming to an end. And then we will support our neighbors in feeding them from the woods. Some of our favorite jam. We'll still be eating the jam that I made and then the jam that I will make this winter, but for now we're going to switch off this, and then we're going to have my freezer jam and then another jar of this. So all total, I think I've got about 4 or 5 months of jam, and then with the strawberries probably another 6 to 8 months. So we're going to be good. Some pizza sauce, because I've got 2 more homemade pizzas to make with the ingredients that I have left in the house. Some pickled beets for salad. Some raisin nut bran for my husband. And that is it as far as like for pantry items, stuff like that. And I'll show you the fridge. Okay, we got 2 packages of turkey franks. So, husband wants something a little bit different for lunch. So these are on sale 2 for $4, so we got a couple of packs of those. We got a milk that's way back there. We're going to do up some, not deviled eggs, hard-boiled eggs tomorrow. So I'm going to use up those 3 eggs, and then we got a 18-pack of some organic eggs from a local farmer to add to our 12, and we'll go through those easily in the next 2 weeks. My husband got 2 extra yogurts, so we won't really have to, we have to really look around for the Dannon whole milk. So when we see it, we try to get at least 1 extra one. We don't want to run all over the countryside. He's already switched out his yogurt type maybe 6 or 7 times in the last 2 years, so now he likes this one, so I'm going to try to stick with it. I got 2 4-packs of my Noosa yogurt, and then as you see, nothing has changed here in our refrigerator. I was able to get a 24-pack of Pepsi. I don't know what's gone wrong with Pepsi. The last 2 years I've complained and complained to them. Some cans or bottles are carbonated, others are overcarbonated, so they explode when you open them up. They send you some coupons if they think about it, and you know, the same thing happens when you buy the pop with the coupons. So we're going to try it again, and if I get more than 2 bottles that are either too carbonated or not carbonated at all, I'm done with soda. So there you have it. I'm finding the same thing at A&W, and I'm being told that it's because there's the aluminum shortage, and then the bottle, or not so much the bottles, but the cans are processing the pop in, aren't holding the carbonation, and I'm not sure what their excuse is for the bottles. So kind of unhappy about that, because all that stuff is very, very expensive, and then when you get flat soda or soda that explodes on you, it's just a waste. So that's our refrigerator. Freezer, you'll see a little bit of a change. My husband on the weekends certainly doesn't want a sandwich when he has sandwiches Monday through Friday, and we don't want to go out and eat, and of course I don't want him sitting here basically eating junk. Now these Boston Market TV dinners, you know, aren't the greatest in the world, but they aren't the worst either. And he likes the Swedish meatballs, he always has, sweet and sour chicken. This isn't all that he has on the weekend. Often we'll have deviled eggs or hard-boiled eggs, egg salad sandwich, but we also eat really healthy for supper, and he doesn't want to have a salad for lunch and then a salad for supper. So sometimes I will make a chicken breast. I'll take a chicken breast and half it and make a chicken sandwich. I'll grill hot dogs. I'll grill hamburgers for him for lunch. But on the weekends, I like to thrift. I review books for publishers, so a lot of times I put off that type of work until the weekend, and so I'm busy doing that. And that's kind of you have to focus and be kind of detailed and intensive. So I don't like to break, you know, to try to create some sort of a lunch when I'm going to be making a large supper meal, you know. And I do create breakfast, lunch, and dinner for my husband and myself 7 days a week. I think we maybe go out, maybe twice a month, and it's usually to Culver's and Subway, so nothing really changed. So then I will give you a tour of the pantry. It'll probably be dark because it's dark right now. It's almost midnight, but I don't have time to do that clip tomorrow, and then in a couple of days I'll add the clip of the chest freezer, show you everything down to the detail. Right now I'm going to show you the farmer's market haul. We went to Cameron Park Market in downtown La Crosse, Wisconsin, and we got some vegetables. And we were really happy. It's a market that's right in the downtown area. I think it goes on from May until October. We always visit it a lot because I'm originally from La Crosse, Wisconsin. So we got a little container of potatoes. We got some colorful beets. We got 2 bunches of carrots. We got a large bunch of kale. We got a bunch of these romaine lettuce. Some summer squash. So that's what we got, and I think that's it. And then, oh, and some green beans. Let's not forget that. That's the main reason. My husband loves green beans, so we're going to have those tomorrow. I've got the spaghetti and meatballs to have tomorrow. So we're going to have that, and we're going to try to use up the garlic bread that you've seen in several videos. And then I've taken the greens and I've washed them really well. And then I'm going to head out now before I go to bed and place them out where our bunnies can eat them. I've washed them and I've got them a little chilled. And then they'll sit out in the night air and they'll be right there in the morning. We've got 4 or 5 bunnies that I'm feeding. And that's fine because nobody has gardens around here, so they're not destroying anyone's gardens. We're feeding them, and then of course the little marsh that we live by is also feeding them with lots of clover. So it's a win-win situation for all of us. So now I'll go back and give you a short video on the pantry. Okay, sorry for the light. I'm using the grow light because that's the brightest light that we have. You won't see much has changed. I still have a couple of sensitive recipe Prego back here. Again, those were purchased, I don't know, 3 months ago, 4 months ago. Got some Catalina dressing, tomato paste, everything basically exactly the same. Haven't got, you know, any type of update on anything back here. 1 container of cookies. Still have all the flour. I did in the last, I don't know, 3 weeks or so, that I might have missed showing you in the first haul. Bought some crackers and cheese, and everything down there is the same. The elbow macaroni from Sam's and our butane. So, and then over here, still a couple of the backups of the jam. As I said, a couple of the Indian Summer. Still got the case of water. I do have floor wipes. I do wash my floor with these floor wipes between when I wash the baseboards and stuff. Still the hot cocoa, kitty food, more kitty food. Still got my Easter basket, which I basically stopped eating sugar or trying to not have sugar in my diet, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that. Don't want to throw it. It's not expired, so I'll find somebody that'll eat it. Cliff Bars for my husband's lunch, a backup of coffee. Still working on those M&Ms. 1 bag of chips for snacks. Still have the Milano cookies. Some Stroop waffles. And the little Luna minis for when I go on walks. And that is it. Some things are missing because they were either, if they had sugar in it and they were mine, they were given to friends. And otherwise, we've eaten them up in the last 3 weeks. So that is the pantry situation.